This episode of the Slander podcast is brought to you by a good old-fashioned case of the fuckets. It's Friday night in Elmira. Anticipation for upcoming events is killing me. The stagnation of not being able to act upon anything at the moment is driving me bad shit. So we decided to turn the microphone on because no turnaround on these fucking things. You know, one's out one day, the next day recording another one. We just go into the next thing, into the next thing, into the next thing. It's a fractal podcast. But as usual, I'm here with my friend Brad.
What's
my
up?
Best friend. We're killing time. And as usual, thinking about everything under the sun, from negative influences to how to productively approach the everyday, you know? Corny Tony Robbins shit. Because that's what I'm all about lately.
I think what my best buddy here is perhaps trying to say is simply, we are trying to pull pink unicorns out of purple magic hats in the face of fireballs being thrown at us at a hellacious rate. How about that for a description? Does that sound good?
It's like having a butter knife and the SWAT team kicks in the door. How about that?
That's about it. Yeah. A butter knife.
A butter knife.
Yeah, you win. Nah, fuck that. You know what? That's the point. You don't say you win, you say I win. And you get your shit together.
I jump out a second story window, break a leg,
don't get emotional, and you maintain posture, and you, as they would say, take it like a man. No offense to women, but take it like a man. And you do that, and you suck it up, and you know what you fucking do? You get back on your fucking horse, and you keep on riding in that direction that you feel your focus is. Because, goddamn it, don't let another human species or any life form, for that matter, get in the way of your fucking goals. I swear to God. Please, by all means, I implore you.
This,
Despite
honestly,
all
is just
odds,
a good old-fashioned case of mania.
Yup.
Stir crazy, cabin fever kind of fucking shit going down. The need to just fucking express something, anything. That sense of directionlessness you can find yourself stuck in, where it's just like, what do I even fucking do with myself? It's so easy to get stuck there. And that's what kind of night it's been. So, again, fucking, I don't know, fill the void with a podcast. What the fuck do I know? But, you know, if you're killing time on a weekend and you're bored and it's late at night, I hope you're chilling with us. Fuck it, nothing else to do anyway, right?
If I was to be really honest with our fans right now, I would honestly say, we're not going fans, but our friends. Friends, our people, or anyone, whatever. I would honestly tell you, from my perspective, like, with all due respect to the here and now, I'm honestly so stoked about our trip to New Jersey on Tuesday that it pretty much, it's like I'm in like robot zone. I'm doing my jobs around the house, paying the bills, doing shit I gotta do.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest with you, our upcoming trip to Jersey to hang with Awesome Talk is like, I mean, that's at the focal point of my next like big step, I guess. I know. You know,
it's almost like when you know you're gonna get a gift, and you gotta be patient.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking when you're a kid. I mean, anyway.
Right? Yeah. Impatience is what I'm talking about.
When you can't fucking wait. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really do still have that in me. I do get little kid excited about shit, which makes me happy. It means I'm not totally dead inside, I guess.
That's a great,
I'm
honest
not completely
opinion.
jaded yet.
Or thought, right? Yeah, there's still hope for you, fuck bag.
Wait till I get to the age to have a midlife crisis. God, that's a scary thought.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, if I have one. Just based on who I am now, that'll be a fucking weird... I hope I survive it.
Well, that's why this shit now is good for you. Like I've said, to be starting at your age, because hopefully, by the time you're my age, you will have some really cool experiences.
I'll be in that angry Bill Hicks phase in my career. I'm just drunk yelling at the crowd. I'm a fucking poet. No, I'm just kidding.
No, you don't know where you'll be, but the point is...
No, I really don't.
What I can say is, from what I see, is you have the youth going for you, and you've got the right attitude about things that I foresee in a short period of time let's say you reach my age, and I believe.
What happened?
No, let me finish my point, please. I believe you're going to be able to actually sit back and have a choice, like I do right now, whether to keep on going and rocketh fortheth, if you will, or just be happy because you did a bunch of really cool shit, and it'll be up to you to make that choice in life. But the cool thing is, right now, it's Slander podcast for you at your age, with your unattached life and your go-ahead attitude. You're set, son. You're well on your way.
No, all I was saying is, like, in the meantime, while you're, like, working on stuff, you get stuck in this warped, distorted perception of, like, the passing of time, and it just, everything becomes super relative, and then, you know, it's a slippery thing. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying
before was hyper-aware.
I'm not saying it's good or bad. It's just, it's fucking weird.
Yeah.
And it can have ups and downs within itself. But, like, it's not really a depression or anything either. It's just this. It's just, I don't know. It's just think it's like all of a sudden you're like looking at reality and everything goes funhouse fucking mirror on you, and you're
life's
like,
a quagmire, life's a quandary.
You know?
Yeah, life's a quandary, life's a quagmire. It really is. I mean, but again, I think perception. That's why I think, like, when it comes to philosophy and stuff, you know, perception is the key of so much, because then you take what we talked about earlier this evening was, you know, that self, you take it upon yourself to adapt to your, let's say, whatever is coming at your way, fireballs breathing down your throat, you know. It's your perception of that. Is it going to be a bad thing or a good thing? What are you going to do with it? You know, the ball's in your court always. And I think that's something that people forget. The ball is always in your court. But from a young age, that power ball, if you will, is like stripped from our hands slowly over time. Like, and then by the time you're my age and you're 38, you almost feel like powerless. Like, but yet still empowered to rage against that feeling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like we said, it's almost required. Like, if we didn't feel adversity, what the fuck would we be fighting against it with that passion? I'm not saying that trouble is necessary or to create it is good. Mm-hmm. I think that trying to avoid trouble is in everyone's best interest.
I feel like I'm just trying to go to this first hump of there's like adversity or like resistance you can encounter that's like the repetitive same. It's in the same vein as it was before, over and over and over again, and I feel like I haven't gotten above that level yet.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? And it's I know again it's just a matter of patience and forethought, but you know, you get to a certain point in your life and you're just like, I can't fucking take it.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm just gonna start fucking breaking shit. Why? I don't even know. I'm not even like angry. Again, it like you can honestly warp beyond all of it, like the anger, all of it. And you just it's like just like an apathetic, destructive mood. But I haven't really felt that too far down there, but you know, just it is. It's like we're waiting on this weather to break. Shit's been fucked.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's just like we're in there with you people. Like it's hard times in this motherfucking country. That's for goddamn sure.
So if you
nobody's fucking rolling in it except for like a very select few.
No, absolutely not.
So.
But the thing is, like again, if it seems disgusting in some way to harp upon it, like with slander, like if you're listening to this, you are truly, if you're listening to it at the date it was recorded, that is, you are truly hearing the sound of a birth. Because, and let me finish my point by just simply saying that we are filling a void, as Cody said.
A crowning shot.
As Cody said, the weather's changing. Shit got kind of crazy. The tides got high, if you will.
Yeah.
Shit got nutty for everybody to the point where it was like almost.
When you live in the Northeast,
it was
the winter makes people squirrely.
It makes you squirrely.
It really does.
Especially if you're thinking men like we are, which I'd like to consider us.
Bad fucking season. We would never last somewhere like Alaska.
My father would go
30 days a night or whatever. We'd never make it.
Not my boat, yo. Not for me, bro.
Not for me, bro.
You can have that, bro. You can go to Alaska, bro.
I do. I am curious.
I want to live on the beach, bro.
I am curious to see how long I can sit and I read about it. There's this room. It's like the most silent room in the world, and the longest anybody's ever been able to sit in it is like 45 minutes because it's so fucking quiet. You can like hear your own heartbeat and the blood flow through your veins.
I love that. Yeah, I read that.
It's fucking freaky.
Yeah. Well,
would you panic? Would you be hypnotized? Would you be? Would it like? That really would be a reflection of your personality, wouldn't it?
Well, who's that recent guest that I really liked that Joe had on?
Aubrey Marcus.
Okay, say it again, please.
Aubrey Marcus.
Aubrey, yeah. Aubrey was talking about the tanks, you know, where they're like the submission isolations, yeah. And but the way the point I want to make was like the way he was talking about it from where he lives, and I don't know exactly where per se, but the way he spoke about these tanks, like he talked about it like it was a part of that culture wherever he's from. It's a part of their life. Like his friends do it, he does it. It's like they take a once a week tank dive or whatever. Yeah. And they'll probably get stoned out of their fucking minds or eat mushrooms or maybe not. I don't know. Who knows?
I would.
But I would too. But anyway, you go submersive and you're under in that, like you said, that detached state of underwater alone in your own thoughts and you're in that freedom of and the anti-gravity effect. Yeah, exactly. The floating effect. So now you are truly, if you're under the hallucinogen, you are truly given a wonderful opportunity, if not the perfect opportunity, to tap into something that is higher than ourselves. And I'm sorry.
That is not an experience for the faint of heart.
Yeah. And if I have to put up with a bunch of crucifixes,
we're already this deep, 11 minutes in. God damn.
We're
shameless.
If I have to put up with, this cross and that shape and this religion, then guess what? You're going to have to put up with me talking about think tanks where people take hallucinogens to expand their mind to possibly help our fucking species, what's the word again? Evolve. Sorry. I want pro-evolution.
Can't stop.
Shoot me.
Can't stop progress.
Hey, government, kill me. I want pro-evolution, and I know you don't.
Can't stop progress, but you can slow it the fuck down.
Yeah, I know.
That's the bitch.
But I'm always the guy with the sledgehammer. You're the guy with the scalpel. That's what makes us a great team. I'm a metalhead with a big fat fucking sledgehammer going, fuck the fuck, fuck, tear it all down. And you're the guy that's like, no, bro. We're going to go in there meticulously and take this bitch over step by fucking step, one by one, and enjoy the fruits of what life has to offer because we have been fucked and unequivocally fucked. So therefore,
I applaud you for getting through that word. I didn't think you were going to make it for a second.
So therefore, where the fuck do you go but up from fucked up?
When you're looking and when you're looking at your life and that cold realization of the mediocrity fucking hits you, that's a fucking scary place to be.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what makes this shit like Slander happen. Like that's where I was going with this whole big old, long drawn out bullshit. Is to be honest with you, the Jersey trip, the other shit we know about that we're not allowed to say. We've already told people that you interviewed Todd Smith as the great dog disco. But the point is like all that kind of stuff, Cody, for me. Yeah. Like that's what's kept me marching on, if you will. Like rather than taking.
There's definitely a part of me just because like. What it feels like is we're stuck in that tug of war stage. It's like what we're choosing to do and tap into is what we want to do, and it's having immediate results. So all these cool people and things are pulling at our attention, while the old lifestyle of our day to day is still there, presenting the back and forth, and you're stuck in this weird transition period, and like. Everything distorts, and then you don't know if you're over hyperinflating your own perception of it. Yep. If you know your head from your ass, kind of thing. And then you keep just, you know what I mean? Then you realize you're like, oh wow, just being a fucking jagoff. I should probably calm down. Yeah. Just relax and do what I do. Right. You know what I mean?
No,
like, why would I?
Well, look what happened today. All right, we're this up and coming like thing, whatever. I don't fucking podcast. That's what it is. All right, today, for instance. Got ourselves a little tense about shit like fuck money, this and all that.
Cut that tension with a butter knife.
Oh shit, the oh shit moment where the the
Yep.
money and the income and all that conversation that every American and every person in the
America
world knows
for the
about.
win, and we're all fucking broke.
But the point I want to get at is we sat down and we meticulously took the technology we had at our fingertips. We solved probably 4 or 5 detrimental issues that bothered us.
Yep.
And how good did it feel?
And
to
it,
kick
yeah,
back,
it feels
light a
good, but
fucking
you also feel
cigarette
warped at the same
and go,
time. You're like, ugh.
Yeah, you do. It drains
You're
you.
like, ugh.
Oh yeah. How long did we fucking wait?
You feel
on hold?
gross from having to handle
That
it.
one company, we sat on hold for how long?
Oh my fucking God.
And I told him, I'm like, dude, bro, I gotta piss like a racehorse, but we're on speakerphone with this company, which I'm not gonna mention.
He was doing
And I'm
fake
like,
advertisements
I'm
at
doing
points.
the handy dance. I gotta piss.
He's
Sorry.
doing like fake advertisements at points. If by this point you feel the urge to kill yourself, you should ask your doctor about Xanax.
Please place your finger upon your smartphone so we can test your heart rate. If it is not in tone with a calm person, please take a Xanax now. If not, the government is going to blackball you into a cage and lock you away.
Life's gonna become
Thank you for
that
holding.
fucking Christian Bale movie, Equilibrium, whatever. He just takes like a tranquilizer, dart of emotionless drug.
Yeah.
No emotions. Burn all the art.
Ignorance is bliss.
We've prevented all war. If we were ever dumb enough to fall for that shit, Jesus Christ. Which we would be, probably. I don't know.
Right, I mean, you know, not talk about in the last episode again, but that goddamn history repeating itself thing is a bitch. You really, you get to be my age, but trust me, it starts to really look uglier than you think it looks.
It's hard to
now.
give people credit when everything else in history
guy.
suggests otherwise.
You know probably more history than I do when it really comes down to
there's a lot
like
of gross
facts.
shit to know.
I know enough facts to make me ill in the whole body zone area up to the mouth and out.
Yeah.
That with the knowledge you know about history.
See, what the thing I always...
God damn, my brother.
The thing that blows my mind...
I don't know how you keep a fucking smile on your face with the history you know.
I ignore shit.
You're smart.
Sometimes you gotta shut certain parts down.
And there's other things that help distract you.
Yeah, definitely. I've found pleasant distractions in life, but you know, the thing that blows my mind the most when I look at history is the farther back you go, and then you look at what was considered radical thinking or free thinking progressive men. What blows my mind is like just trying to place myself in the shoes of someone like that in the context of that society. It's so fucking far worse than what I'm doing right now. That and it comes back to that older area. You know, I mean, it's, you could have it worse, but that one really is a mind fuck because you would really feel like a man on an island if you were like way ahead of your time.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that would be fucking awful.
Who do you turn to talk to?
Yeah. Like that's probably what Carl Jung was. Just nobody got it.
That's where it's tough for me to talk about this, but that's where I'm borderline pretentious, borderline hermit, borderline like trying to figure out who the fuck I am because I'm finding myself more and more detached as well as though. Let me finish with a positive note. As I'm becoming
not all doom and gloom.
As I'm becoming detached from certain other energies put forth, I'm finding that all it takes is I have to decide in my monkey mind to tap that same exact energy, whether it be anger or joy or whatever it is. If it's in a direction it shouldn't be aimed at, I gotta fucking redirect it, and that's all it comes down to, folks. Not all of it, but that's a pretty broad, ideal, I suppose.
Yeah, I find myself
it might
more
sound
and more
real simplistic to people. I don't know,
I find myself more and more like I've kind of paddle dog myself. I don't know. I've trained certain reflexes. Like it's kind of like the concept of if you own a car and you just lock your door every time you get a car, regardless of where you are, you always lock the door. You'll never forget to fucking do it. Even when you're not thinking about it, you'll do it on reflex, right? So why can't that same kind of thinking be applied to reacting with anger or emotional different distress? And I will get right to the verge of snapping, and then something clicks in my brain, and I go, "Oh yeah, Jesus Christ, that was fucking really close." But it's showing up now, which at least in my mind is showing me some fucking actual progress or results that I can like look at and go, okay, at least something is changing, and I'm not that same impulsive fucking kid I used to be.
Right.
You get beyond that shit.
Absolutely. Well, you've got to, because as I said, when you're at fucked, There's only place to go is up. So you get fucked up. You just get fucked up and go up.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't say like, oh, go out and get fucked up as in fuck up your life. I mean, no. If you're fucked, go up, and now you're fucked up. Yeah. Great. Join the fuck up. Hey, hashtag freak party, right?
Freak party, bitches.
That's it.
Yeah. No.
If you're fucked, go up. And then you're fucked up. That's awesome. Who doesn't like to be fucked up?
Yeah. You know, it's true.
That's my point. That's the whole joke.
It's true.
You're fucked, go up, then you're fucked up.
Yeah.
Now you're good.
Yeah. Well, that's just using
just
your
words.
It's just using your mistakes in like a productive way.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, we've both been like all over the fucking Tool's Undertow album.
Yeah.
I mean, we've just been, you know, like just jerking off to it daily, on repeat, over and over and over. It's been our go-to. You know, we all go through our music phases. But like Maynard, you know, like his early words or lyrics, whatever, and you know, are so like full of much more angst, and you could tell like he saw the other side, but he wasn't quite understanding how to process it all. And in all those beautiful lyrics, you can hear the anger, you can hear the passion. Like, I see the other side, I know I've got a good gut feeling about the way things should be, how they should operate. This is not it. He was pissed off and young. And then we talk about how Tool as a band has progressed, like, in such a fucking phenomenal way over the years into more of a mature lyrical aspect where, like, he has acceptance for the universe in a way that, like, I look up to as certain people might, you know, philosophers, you know, for hope and spirit instead of that, like, but we like that angry Tool too, because it's like right now I think you and I are both in that, although we have
it's got its venom
enlightenment
because it's intellectual.
Right, exactly.
It's raw.
I think we both know there's a more beautiful approach to the whole thing, but right now for us, because we have reasons to be pissed off that we're not going to talk about here, that you know, that album is that same age, that venom, that spirit, that I know my shit is on. I'm not gonna take any shit, you know.
Oh yeah, no, you definitely have your styles for your different moods, and you know,
yep.
You have to indulge it. Just because you become aware of it doesn't mean you're not gonna. It's just you're no longer gonna like feel that way again. No,
right.
But you can change the way you react to it. And we've covered this kind of already, but
yeah. Music
but there's a quote up right now. It's a good one. It's the pendulum of the mind alternates between sense and nonsense, not between right and wrong. Carl Jung.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of like a reframing of vocabulary is what we need. You know, we're so committed to just everything narrative wise.
Yeah.
And you know, all I'm doing is doing a 360 of looking around me, and it's just infuriating to be like, God damn it. You know what I mean?
I hope this doesn't piss you off, but
yay.
We debated doing a podcast tonight. Excuse me. Hold on, I got another one coming. Yeah. Oh, I need one more and I'll be fucking set. There it was. Alright. So we sat here and we're like, well, do we fucking do another podcast? Don't we? I don't fucking know. What do you want to do?
Again, directionlessness.
What the fuck? I'm like, and I told him, I'm like, I'm in that like Pink Floyd comfortably numb kind of fuck. Like, I'm not sad, I'm not happy, I'm not anything. I'm just here.
I could have easily sat here and kept going down mental rabbit hole after mental rabbit hole, because that's all I was doing to the music.
But I am going to quote myself, because I am entitled to that much. I looked over at my buddy here, and I said, you're the boss.
Fucking socialist believing in entitlement.
I said, you're the boss.
The boss.
This is your show. I said, but you got that fucking look in your eye, dude. You got that fucking crazy eye where, like, I think you should do a podcast tonight because you're gonna fucking, like, you know, I don't know. You gotta do it or it's gonna come out in some other form. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'll leave it at that. And so here we are recording.
Well, I mean, if it wasn't a podcast, might have been a pen and paper. It could have been a million different things.
Could have been a knife in the heart.
Yeah. See, there's days where I just like have this charge, and it's like I gotta fire that fucker off somewhere. Yep. Otherwise, you know what I mean? Repression, as we've seen, does nothing but lead to horrific outburst or
Right,
actions.
war begets war begets war. Because, I mean, really. I mean, come on.
Look at all the sexual deviancy stories you see in this country. What do you think? That comes from sexual repression.
Right.
So apply the same theory to emotional, mental stability, all of the above. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that can really
Cryptically, what we're talking about here, folks,
get you
is
into some shenanigans.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Cryptically, tonight we are talking about social dynamics, and that's really at the heart of what this, whatever you want to call it, number is of this podcast is. At the heart of this is about social ethics, morals, the way we adapt and reassociate ourselves with new knowledge, and how new knowledge can change new experiences, and how you can find friction with certain people who aren't groovy with your
my views aren't built in fucking concrete though. Yeah, I like what you said. New
what's
ideas.
The word you call it? Your frequency.
Yeah.
People who aren't on your frequency are like causing static. That's all I wanted to get last in there.
Yeah, no, I like that though. Oh shit. What were you just saying? It was you said fuck.
Well, you fucking interrupted me, asshole, and I would have.
I know, because I didn't want to lose the thought, because it just came to me
I know,
quickly.
I do it to you all the time, but.
I know.
So, we were discussing the fact that tonight's episode, if you will, is about social, moral, ethical, the way we conduct ourselves with one another. We're going to remain anonymous on so many levels to protect the innocent, but it's about how you transfer your energy and where you want to put it and how you want to put it and where you want to put it. And that sparked you into some thought about something, because I was going to say it's all about frequency. What are you tuned into?
Yeah.
And if you're around people who aren't tuned into what you're tuned into, it's not going to be good for anybody, man. Everyone on board's got to be on board, or they're like going to cause that static in your frequency.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to get out.
I know you wanted to get that out.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And
I know. I'm just saying I had something. God damn it. It's pissing me off that I can't think of what it was.
You let me get out twice even. I appreciate it, dude. Yeah. That was awesome of you.
Feel good? Finish twice.
I do. And I do. I jerk off all over this show. I appreciate you letting me do that. It's been my... Dude, I am diagnosed, by the way. I'm not going to say with what, but other than cerebral palsy, that's just obvious. But anyway, I am diagnosed, so
it doesn't matter.
Fuck it, Cody. For all we know, in the cosmic scheme of things,
you think
this is
therefore
therapy.
You have a
this is my therapy. If I need a therapist, Cody, guess what? You're it. Ha ha.
Thanks,
and
buddy.
It's all on YouTube.
Thanks,
and everywhere else in the world.
Great. So if I fail, people can just fucking up.
How do you feel? At least you get to be the fucking shrink. I'm the patient. Fuck that shit.
I know, but then I gotta fucking maintain like I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Well, you do.
Sort of.
You got me duped.
Well, everybody dupes themselves.
Fuck yeah.
To give themselves any sort of like,
all right.
I know what I'm doing. That Joe Rogan show.
Now
remember when you thought there was real adults?
Shrinking, boy.
Yeah. No.
Start shrinking you. No, I'm kidding, bro.
Just.
I'm out of the psych business altogether now. I quit.
Yeah, it's gross, man.
I'm gross.
They act like they know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, I quit. I'm done. I'm out of the psych business.
Yeah, we've covered that though. Like, no, I mean, why psych's fucked up anyway.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna leave it at that. I'm just done with the. I was going down a path. I was gonna get my PhD. It was a lofty goal. A lot of people really gave me a lot of credit, and I put in a lot of semesters. And you know what? It's not my thing. I thought psychology was my thing, and it's not. And I've come to the conclusion that right now I'm gonna pull back and reassess where I'm at with my life and take some time off. And I don't think anybody can really throw a stone in this day and age, because there certainly is a lot of society that's tried college and found that it wasn't where they were at.
Yeah, it's a fucking stupid conversation
topic.
To begin with, because the whole educational system right down to the core is just fucked up. So.
Yeah, so fuck it.
Yeah, like the overall goal and what's actually being presented is just
yeah, man.
Fucking leave a nasty taste in your mouth.
Nobody,
if you're any kind of self-aware, that is.
Yeah, no, I hear you, bro. It's true as fuck.
I mean, if you're fucking paying attention, you see it. But that's the thing, and then it's like you don't want to beat a dead horse, and then holy shit, there's just so much.
I think the thing for me is just like, I find a general theme in myself where like your thing is hashtag freak party right now, and that's really fucking cool because like I feel like with what I just said about academics or whatever, my whatevers, it's all still within the same commentary of the fact that if you find yourself unhappy, figure out what the fuck it is and fix it. Remember the old SNL skit? Fix it. I'm gonna fix it. Yeah, just get on it. Fix it.
Yeah, you have to like learn how to like reverse engineer your problems.
Use logic.
Like, you know what I mean? Like try, like, you know, run down root causes and find out where shit stems from, you know?
Open the veil. Look through the veil to the other side. Don't just take things for what they seem, perhaps. Realize that you might not know shit for a minute. It's part of the process, is realizing that you might not know a goddamn thing about it. But you're along for the ride, man. So
that's what I was talking about.
Oh,
yeah, taking in new
it.
information. That's what I mean. Nothing that I preach or I'm fucking talking about is, you know, it doesn't have a foundation to concrete. It's all very malleable, open to it's not like, I don't want to be like I'm scientific with like, but I kind of have that weird rule where it's like everything always evolves.
Well, I flip you
don't
off
always
at least
have
a couple times
the
a day.
whole thing figured out. It's always in continuous, you know, readjustment, reanalyzing, realizing the fact that you're just simply observing it is affecting it, down to everything. And so what you're doing is you're existing in a state of, you're open to fluctuations of what's necessary. So if we need to mold ourselves to suit certain needs so we don't, you know, destroy everything we've worked for so far, and then you're willing to bend and flow, and you know it's just so corny, go with the flow, you know, it's so gross, but really, you know, it's
finding yourself a bit
I really
cliche
fucking
there,
hate
Cody.
old burnouts that ruin this whole kind of
it
conversation
sucks,
for
doesn't
us.
it?
You know what I mean?
Remember our old
God,
thing?
they fucking
remember?
tabooed
Long
the
before
shit.
Slander, remember we'd sit here in this fucking very room right now, and we'd sit here and we'd bullshit, and you know what we used to fucking bitch about? Loaded terms.
Yes.
And when we had gotten to the point, which by the way, folks, if it sounds like we know what we're doing, the only reason that is because we've been doing what you hear for like 2 fucking years without a microphone on. That's the only difference. So, with that being said, oh fuck, there goes my point. With that being said, what the fuck were you just talking about?
Oh no, you were saying loaded
terms,
yeah.
right? So for many years, or not many years, so for a portion of those years when you and I would just sit here, and puff and fucking drink our coffee and talk our shit, you know, we would be like, we had gotten to the point with conversation with as best buds or whatever, where we were like, how do we talk about anything anymore? Everything is a loaded term.
Yeah.
Even you and I being like mutual friends, having mutual understanding.
The subjectivity of language is mind-bending.
We found ourselves in conundrums because we couldn't get our points across.
Well, what it is we just get stuck
just
in we get stuck in
terms.
existential ruts a
like
lot.
I explained, you know, they're just noises that come out of our food hole.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Our fucking, you know, we make
our nutrient sucker. That's where we make noise from.
They're like, you would wrap your head around language.
That's why it's like fuck, shit, cunt, fuck, damn, fuck, shit.
To wrap your head around language,
it's just noises. Though. They're just
why
noises.
do I automatically understand you? It's
because we've attached meaning to noises.
No, I know, but like,
know,
just
you know.
you integrate so fast. So that's my point. That's what's scary.
And our kids are indoctrinated so quickly and under our.
What it is
no,
like
we're not gonna go back
the
there.
English language really is super fucking malleable, and its subjectivity. It really probably is the most expressive language because of all the different nuances and tones and inflections, and you know what I mean, like how you can use your cadence and everything with English. You can really captivate, and that's why most of the mainstream art stuff is because our country kind of down. But you all know what I mean. I'm not saying it's the best. I'm just saying that there's a shitload of room for fucking moving things around in terms of meaning and intent and all that good shit. Mm-hmm. You know, so you like everything you say is just like it could instantly be turned around on you, always. But on that note, coffee break.
Coffee.
We are not professional. No, well, we should bring the coffee maker in here eventually, probably.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
That probably wouldn't be. But then we would need water. We'll just run a hose. Fuck it.
For lack of political senses, I'm gonna say this.
Probably shouldn't have a hose around all this electrical equipment.
I'm gonna say slackers.
We'll be back. We're back, and fair warning to all, it's gonna be an Every Time I Die marathon.
Fuck yeah!
Because we don't give a shit. Fucking seriously, I can't harp on it enough. They're probably one of my favorite bands of all time. If not the my. It's a tough one. It's between like that and Tool. As far as like warped messages go.
So fucking poetic, so fucking heavy, yet so fucking groovy, and so full of piss and vinegar, and almost off the rails to the point of, oh my god, this band's gonna fall apart, yet so together.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you have a band?
It's chaos in a bottle. It's lightning in a bottle, really.
Yeah, baby. Oh my god. ETID. Every time I die.
Without a doubt. Still to this day, best concert I've ever been to.
Fun night. We had a blast that night.
Yes, we did.
Got to have a couple of nice words with the singer. It
Took me a couple days to recover from that one.
Oh my god, yeah, you were up front in the pit.
Yeah, man, I had like fucking.
Yo, the man handed me his glasses and was like, "Yo, bro, I'm going in." I was like,
going
oh,
in.
Shit.
Oh no, the bitch was I had to cross the pit, and the pit was a vicious pit.
And I'll tell you, this is Syracuse, the Lost Rising.
Yeah.
If anybody
got
from
fucking
Syracuse,
ugly.
you know the Lost Rising pit, and it was off the hook that
Oh
night.
no. Okay, first of all, we watched the Casey Strain playing. It was going pretty well. Every Time I Die hit the first three chords in this song that's playing right now in the background, Underwater Bimbos from Outer Space.
Yep.
You heard I Want to Be Dead with My Friends, like Keith screamed it, and it was just like 3, 2, 1, riot.
Right.
It was oh my!
I
was standing near the rail, thank God, because it was an
immediately.
explosion of movement. It was like, what the fuck?
It was like 1 minute everyone's standing there, to the next minute there's people hanging off the rafters. There's fucking people like in bar fights already, and it's only like 1 bar measure into the fucking song, and everyone's like, it's like a whirlwind of human chaos, and it was fucking epic.
You fed off it.
Yeah, nobody was getting hurt. It was all in good fun.
Yeah, man. I stood
That's
down
why
there. They played for a long fucking time.
All that concert shit gets such a bad name, and that poor guy in fucking Lamb of God. I feel so bad for him. I feel bad for the family, of course, is involved, but you know, it's a good time. And unfortunately, just like all good times, sometimes people do get hurt. But let's face it, all good things, carnivals everywhere, sometimes people get hurt.
Yep.
But let's not make slamming around at a concert such a horrific, demonized thing. You know, I think it's bad news, man.
Honestly,
I think
as
I've
I've gotten
out
older,
aggression.
man, the pits aren't what they used to be.
Right.
They really aren't.
They should be a little more like nudge and grudge, groove, and so you can enjoy the show.
No,
But I do like the chaos.
I don't know.
Too.
Like,
it's
I don't
a weird vibe.
Maybe I'm unplugged. I don't see pits like I used to, man. Like back when I was growing up, you went to a concert, people fucking threw down.
Can I tell you the truth? From an artist point of view,
Yeah.
if I'm playing in front of like a packed club, I almost like it when they're so, you know, that deer in the headlights look.
Yeah.
Where like they might be bobbing their head because they're digging it. No one's gone anywhere to smoke or left us.
Yeah.
We're in front of like, let's say 350 or 500 people. But I like that, like, sometimes there's almost like a zombie stillness to the crowd. No matter how heavy we get. Some nights like that, when especially like new towns, because they're like, who the fuck are these guys, you know?
Yeah.
But we'll play in front of a large crowd in a new town, and we'll get that deer in the headlights. But then afterwards, there's this explosion of, oh my fucking god, you guys were fucking, and it's like, but it was the calmest crowd because they were all just like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I don't know whether to mosh or just stand there and go, what the fuck am I seeing a guy in a
You're
wheelchair
doing something right if
360s,
that's the result.
and yeah, people are freaking out, and I got a bass player with dreadlocks jumping on my back like a monkey and shit. Believe me, King Snyder shows are a fucking
Josh
blast.
makes me laugh hard.
Tell me King Snyder shows are not fun as fuck. I don't care if I'm the singer or not. They're fun. I'd rather be in the crowd sometimes. Trust me. They look like you guys are having a good time from out where I am. From where I am, being protected by most of the savage fist fights and upfrontness. Yeah, I sometimes have to have people actually like surround me because I'll get injured.
I remember you guys were playing the hot end, and it was packed. It's a small place, and I got pretty close.
There was probably about $150 people there.
Yeah, I worked my way.
150 people maybe.
Yeah, I kind of worked my way pretty close. It was near towards the end of the bar.
Yep.
And I'm standing there,
It's a small place.
and this girl looks to me, and she goes, "Holy shit, is that you?" And I stank really bad.
Is
I'm
it
like,
you as in...
I smell skunky, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, baby.
But as soon as I'm about to have this conversation, King Snyder kicks into Rise for the Revolution. I was literally thrown 10 feet through the
Rise
air
up for the
into a
revolution.
bar stool miraculously and did not spill my beer.
Actually, I just said the song title wrong trying to correct you.
Yeah.
It's actually called Revolution Rising.
Revolutionary.
I fucked my own fucking song title.
Rise for the Revolution. That's what I always hear. I just know when Seth screams.
Rise up for the fucking revolution,
Yeah.
whatever. Say how you are.
Yeah.
Revolt. Revolt.
Dude,
revolt.
all I know is when Seth screams that
Fuck
it's like
authority.
it's about
Fuck authority.
When Seth screams that into the mic though, like I know it's about to get fucking violent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Rise up for the revolution.
Yeah.
And then Jeff's
dude,
double
you
bass.
brought the hot end down. Was that Dean's party?
Oh my god, dude! That like they were holding Dean up like a puppet because he was so drunk.
No, but like the crowd got crazy.
Dude, I had to have 3 big ass dudes. Like I'm not trying to sound like a little guy. I have muscle. I could fuck somebody up, but I wouldn't because I'm not dumb. But I have to be protected sometimes. And I had 3 big motherfuckers around me. I'm trying to do my job in this little ass club with 150 motherfuckers, and they're all just crawling at there's no stage.
It was a rager party.
Remember
basically.
this. Well, there's a stage, but it's like, let's say, a foot off the ground.
Not even a foot. It's more like 2 inches.
What's that gonna do?
It's like a slight elevation.
That's gonna protect me from what? Somebody tripping over that and landing in my face?
And they were fucking
dude, I get
beating the
covered.
shit out of each other.
I was so covered in booze that night. The crowd up front was like, I was dodging fists and shit and singing, and like, it was badass. That show was fucking killer. Who'd we play with?
I have
shit,
no
like
idea.
8 bands. Dean's
I
party
don't even
was off
know,
the
man.
hook.
Yeah, they started playing early, didn't they?
That was Dean Campbell's 21st birthday party for the record, everybody.
That was a badass event.
We'll have to tag Dean in this
That
one.
was yeah, I had to go out back at a few points.
Yeah,
I was like, holy shit.
Last year, Dean's birthday was probably one of the funnest concerts of the summer, I have to say. And that's out of some really big shows we did too. Like, we did the Hatebreed thing, we did the other thing, we did the fucking... We had some big shit we did that year, but Nick Stock, of course, that's coming up again. But I gotta say, Dean's birthday was like... Because, like you said, it was a small club, but it was fucking packed. And something about that makes it like... Something's about to go bad.
Yeah, it's way more.
But when the bar owners are all happy and they're, you know,
they made money that night.
They sold out of everything.
Yeah, we were
people weren't happy because they gotta overstock a little bit. I need to remind them, like, when King Snyder may or may not play, you better stock your fucking bar because look the fuck out. Same with Dog Fashion Disco.
Yeah, we're throwing
or
down
Ruination,
fuckers.
or
we don't fuck around.
Or any of these.
That crowd don't fuck around.
That Shadows
That's
Fall
a good
show
fucking
coming
time.
up is going to be cool.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. Binghamton. I'll go see Shadows Fall.
Yeah, we're going to that. That's
fuck yeah.
Yeah, well, the daytime on the internet, you'll find it. Shadows Fall with Ruination. Look it up.
Yeah.
On
fuck
Facebook.
Yeah. We're friends with Ruination.
Yeah. They're our buddies. Sick Fudge Entertainment Productions. That's part of my deal there. And I'd appreciate if you'd support that as well because, you know, really, it's all, like, I'll speak on behalf of my boy D for just a second and say, all we're trying to do is renutriate this, or I'm saying it wrong, but we're trying to, put some nutrients into this dead scene of ours. And, you know, I know there's a lot of other people out there trying too, and I'm not taking anything away from them. So, you know, Sick Fudge and all that, and the things we do with those shows, like Shadows Fall coming up, for instance, is going to be a big one. It's going to be a big show. And plus, with Ruination, let's not forget.
Fuck yeah, dude, that's gonna be a throwdown night, man.
Elevated Death Squad, and he hasn't even let out of the bag yet who the other supporting actors
Yeah,
may
exactly.
be. So you've already got Elevated
Derek
Death
knows
Squad.
what he's doing.
Oh,
That's
Derek
damn
Curtis
sure.
is the Bulldog. That's why I call him the Bulldog. He knows how to get business done.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. Ruination brings it.
Yeah, they do, and you know, let's not forget, you know, the bassist of King Snyder and the guitarist, you know, right there.
Yeah.
Josh and Derek. I mean, that's our
also,
boys.
Yeah, Ruination.
You know,
yeah.
that's King Snyder.
Cross pollination
right
everywhere, people.
Cross pollination. Neil Fallon reference.
The music scene up here exists in a very like incestuous way. Everybody just kind of helps everybody. It's the only way it's been able to fucking survive. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what they say about Seattle and all that. You know, that's how Seattle made the scene and blah blah.
Yeah, I've seen like rotations
I'm not trying
and
to
bands
mock
just
it like that, but
I'm just saying.
you know,
I've seen like people like literally swap bands.
that
and
who
do
you
different
know
crazy
thing
shit.
is really true.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have to be like people say, oh, it's all about who you know. Like it's some pretentious douche
No.
thing. No, let's examine it a little bit different.
Yeah.
Who you know means, hey, I got people from my life that are awesome.
Yeah.
And they're really
when
cool.
It's when something,
let me share those. Cool
when a
people
show
with
around
you,
here is done
cool,
right
you
by
know?
like one of you guys, like you or Derek or something. Like when it's done right, it's a I don't know, it's a good turnout.
Because
It's
we want to put on
usually
a legitimate...
pretty fucking intense.
All right, it's fucking show business, folks.
It's not show business, but no, it's
fucking entertainment
no, I mean,
industry, man.
Yeah, I mean that's a pretty.
It's a harsh word.
They're loud, aggressive in your
it's
face
a loaded
concerts.
times.
They're fun.
Loaded times, but let's get to the bottom of it. The reason they call it entertainment business is because we're trying to entertain folks. That's all we're doing.
No, seriously.
That's all we're doing. Trying to entertain you.
Yeah.
So take the entertainment, baby. Love it. Dance with it. Mosh with us. Drink with us. Party with us. Smoke with us.
Exactly. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. When it's done right, it's one big fucking party, and it's awesome.
And
you know what I mean? It really is. Yeah.
And if you got troubles at home, do us a favor.
Sense of community, man.
Try to leave them at the door because nobody wants to have a bummer at the bar that's all crying about the problems. You know?
Man. Fuck that shit.
Leave it at the door. It's cool. It'll be there tomorrow. Come on in.
Come on in. Yeah.
Show's happening. We're gonna
got
rock
some shit
out.
you need to work out, get in the pit. You know, whatever.
Yep. We're gonna see Shadows Fall. We're gonna rock the fuck out to them. We're gonna see Ruination over there. That's fine. Fuck, man, we got other shows coming up that we can't talk about yet. We're gonna rock the fuck out. Of
course, Nick Stock as always.
It's so hard not to talk about what we can talk about. Nick Stock, we can promote that, but we will again because it's coming out June. And I will have the cheapest tickets you can get. You can quote me on that. I will do you the best deal available in town. Get your Nick Stock tickets through me. Follow my URL. I will.
Got what you need.
Yes, I am used to it now. This is my 20th Nick Stock. I'm used to people knocking on my door, coming to my house, buying tickets from me. Come get tickets for Nick Stock from me. Cheapest anywhere you can get them for the best fucking party of the summer of 2014. NickStock.com. Tickets available through my Facebook page. Message me. And I will give you explicit directions on how to get the cheapest tickets for Nick Stock. For one of the best 2 fucking days of your fucking at least year, if not life. How about that?
If done right.
If done correctly.
If done correctly.
Well, they have the directions on there. I said they've got nice little. The website's a bit clunky for my taste, but they do have some nice clickies where it's like, hey, bring this,
do's
bring that,
and don'ts.
Do's and don'ts. You know, don't be a fucking asshole. You know, it's funny. They don't take themselves too seriously over there. It's cool. That's what makes Nick Stock great. You know, they're not trying to be above and beyond a certain let's try to look like Ozfest or some shit. It's fucking Nick Stock, and it makes it a really wholesome, down-home friend. It's a community fucking festival, and that's why thousands of people go to it. And that's why bands like mine and others want to play it so bad, and that's why you're going to do a stand-up bit there, and that'll be fucking cool. And now I'm talking like I'm from Trailer Park Boys, and that's weird.
Yeah.
Fuck, Ricky.
Fucking fucked. Fuck goose.
I don't know why you just can't pull up your pants, man.
Here, kitty, come, kitty, come, kitty, come, kitty.
Here, come, kitty, come, kitty, come, kitty.
If you don't fucking watch the Trailer Park Boys and laugh at that, man, you were really a depressing individual. I don't even know why that shit makes me laugh so hard, but it does. I don't care. Funny is funny.
Mr. Leahy, if you have that one beer, you know what's going to happen. You're going to turn right back to the bottle. Next thing you know, you'll be drinking the liquor again, Mr. Leahy. Don't do it, Mr. Leahy.
He's back on the liquor.
Don't have that one beer, Mr. Leahy. I love you, Mr. Leahy.
Yeah, there's a plug, man. New Trailer Park Boys movie coming out soon.
Trailer Park Boys is for the fucking awesomest fucking people that have a sense of humor in the world.
Yeah, I think it's their movie. Don't legalize it. And they're just announced their shit. They're gonna be on Netflix and shit.
And it's Canadian. Which
the next
makes
2
it even
seasons are gonna be
cooler.
on Netflix.
It's about time they get
It's
a great
about time.
show back. I used to like that one, Kids in the Hole there.
Yeah.
That was a great show, and that spawned off, of course, The Office one there with Phil Hartman and the other guy. That was great.
We talk about this
Joe
pseudo-intellectual
Rogan's-
shit, and we're
Joe
like,
Rogan's
we're
early
like-
career, man. Yeah.
we talk all this pseudo-intellectual
News
shit. We're like
radio.
plugging Trailer Park Boys.
News radio.
We just
that's it.
assassinate ourselves.
Huh?
I said we're talking all this pseudo-intellectual shit, and then we plug the Trailer Park Boys.
Oh, fuck it. Who cares?
I know. Exactly.
That's great. I love it.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. Fuck it, Ricky.
Who the fuck cares? It doesn't matter.
LD. God, I wanted to hear that song all day. I'm gonna get around to it. Conditions of my parole. It's one of my favorite gluttonous things. I watch it like on repeat because it just makes me feel better. I don't know what it is, but Maynard plays so many cool characters in that video, and it makes me feel like a happy person, and that's the easiest way I could say it. I play the video. It's just like that goddamn Diane word. When I play them,
Yeah.
and I play, I listen to that music, whatever you want to think of it, it makes me feel better, and that's what music's
You know what I want to
for,
see? I want to see
know?
a Transmetropolitan movie. And if you don't know what Transmetropolitan is, it's a fucking graphic novel, which is essentially some dude's take on Hunter S. Thompson in a future fucked up society, like dystopian future, and it's fucking great. And it would probably be one of the funniest, over the top sci-fi. I don't know. It'd be like, you know, like how Shaun of the Dead did that shit with zombies. You could do that with like sci-fi, and then like fuse a Hunter S. Thompson element into it. Just daydreaming.
The future's so bright, I gotta wear shades, man.
Did you really just fucking say that?
I gotta wear shades, man.
And on that note, we've almost gone for an hour. Listen, we're looking forward to everything. We're gonna be on Awesome Talk.
What he's trying to say is he's allowed me to make an ass of myself long enough. I fucking kidding around.
Yeah.
We've lost our minds at this point, if you can't tell already. Fuck it.
This has purely become an episode of de-evolution at this point.
Nah.
Undoing everything. No.
Yeah. Nah, and yeah, and violence and all that.
Spiral.
Yep.
But we're gonna like be plugging all the proper info. When we go to Awesome Talk, please join the live chat and talk with us. If you know us or you listen to this, fuck around. They project that shit on the wall. We can answer questions and shit. It's fucking sweet. And also Todd Smith's gonna be skyping in, and they're airing an interview with the creator of In Saturn's Rings. Yada yada yada. I'm not. That's no just Awesome Talk. I just feel like weird when I start to go into it because then I start
that's
feeling
not my
like
gavel,
I'm
by the
actually
way.
plugging a commercial, and it's odd to me because this is a new thing. So you know, but you know,
That's
I'll
what-
do
that's what
props,
she said,
man, because
Cody.
that's a sick fucking lineup, and I'm proud and happy as shit to be a part of it. So.
This feels new and awkward, Cody. I don't
This
know
is
if you
too
should
awkward.
go-
I don't know what
if
to
you
do
should go
with these
further.
feelings.
Cody, is Slander at second base yet? I can't tell. Am I getting finger banged yet?
And I don't know. Did I root for you yet?
I'm 15 now, apparently. Well, you are. Slander is.
No, technically 16.
Isn't it? You can start finger banging girls when you're that old, right?
This is episode 16.
I mean, ethically speaking. If you're 15, that is.
Oh, Slander's old enough to drive now.
Awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah,
Dude,
exactly.
Slander got its license today.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Alright.
White people metaphor.
Fucking A. Thanks for listening. I'm out. I'm not going to say anymore. Quit.
Oh, wrong mouse. Yeah, we're professional here. Yo, listen up. We're going to post everything that's coming up. As soon as certain information is available, you guys are really going to be surprised. I promise. This has all been really cool. We don't let our lethargy and semi-pseudo-cynicism
We
get
thank
to you.
you.
We mean well.
We do
just
thank you.
don't give a fuck. Be easy.